What's up everyone, and welcome to this review of this 2011 DC Direct Green Lantern Series 4 figure of Arkkis Chummuck. This figure comes in card and bubble packaging with the plastic shaped like the Green Lantern symbol. The figure is centered well within the bubble, and the Green Lantern logo peg base is positioned behind the figure. And the top right corner of the card features all of the figures that are available in Series 4. In addition to Arkkis Chummuck, the back features product shots of Stell, Power Glow Hal Jordan, as well as Red Lantern Guy Gardner. The packaging features a clear bubble that allows the figure and its accessories to be viewed from any angle. As I mentioned earlier, the plastic has been molded into the shape of the Green Lantern core symbol. And now let's bust open this package and see what's inside. The figure comes with two accessories. The first of which is this beautiful Green Lantern symbol peg base, as well as this personal power battery. I really like the metallic paint on this battery, and it's easy to slip the handle out of the side of the battery and put it into the figure's gripping hand. I like these accessories so much that I often pick up extra ones for Green Lantern figures from other lines. And here is Arkkis Chummuck, free of the package and ready to rumble. This figure is not perfect, however I am always excited to see non-human Green Lanterns get representation in plastic form. So let's have a closer look at the loose details now. Here's a look at the lower body, and it's very basic. Once again, I really like this metallic green paint. There is plenty of skillful sculpting here. You can see the definition on the quadriceps. The feet actually rotate at the top of the boots, and you can see that demonstrated here. I wish that the black sections of the costume were a little glossier, but that's a very minor complaint. The figure has single pin knee joints as well as very limited hip joints. As I often say with these old DC Direct figures, exercise caution when articulating them. Here's a look at the torso, and once again this metallic green paint is very eye-catching. The abdominals are sculpted very well. The torso is very humanoid, and I would have preferred something a little more muscular and thicker. That's how I think of Arkkis, however artists have drawn him many different ways over the years. You can see that there's excellent sculpting on the back, and I really appreciate this sculpted raised Green Lantern chest symbol. Here's a look at the figure's arms, and I really like this ivory paint on the gloves as well as the sculpting on the arms. They're very realistic. Over here we see the gripping hand, and here you can see the definition on the forearm muscles. I really like that. Again, I wish that this were a larger alien type of anatomy, but now let's have a look at the figure's ring. There is a sculpting effort here. It's not just a drop or two of paint. However, there is an absence of detail. It's undersized, and as you can see with this extreme close-up, the paint application is lacking. Here's a look at the head sculpt, and I really don't have any complaints about this aspect of the figure. The mask has been executed quite well. I like the expression, as well as the detail sculpted into the hair. The ears are comic accurate, as well as the protruding teeth. The edges of the mask are sculpted, and the white paint for the eyes has been applied in a very precise manner. Now let's have a look at the figure's articulation. Once again, there's rotation at the top of the boots. The single pin knees allow the legs to articulate into this angle. Obviously, that is very limited. The figure can kick forward this far, and there's not much movement beyond that. The figure cannot step back, and again, I certainly wouldn't put too much pressure on these hip joints. The torso is a single piece, so there is no articulation in that area. There's rotation at the wrists. Once again, be very careful. These do feel like they could be easily damaged. The figure has single pin elbows, and that will allow you to get the arms into these angles. There's also bicep swiveling. My figure feels like the plastic and paint have settled, so it's not as smooth as it should be. However, the figure's arms do a 360 at the shoulder joints. And it's also possible to lift the figure's arms up from the sides this much. This degree of articulation will certainly help if you want to put the figure into a ring-slinging pose. The head moves easily from side to side, there's a minimal amount of movement up and down, and there is some head tilting. Although this figure could have used some improvements, I'm still very happy to have it in my Green Lantern collection. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this unboxing video. Make sure to check out the rest of my Green Lantern collectible reviews. And please, tell all of your friends about this channel. I would certainly appreciate it. And I'll be back with more Green Lantern content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.